Welcome back to Young Blossom. My name is Jonah. Surgery is 1 week away from today. When I'm filming this, I don't know if this is going up the same day or not. I am having surgery on January 24th in Madison, Wisconsin with Dr. Clifford King. I am having a double incision mastectomy. I didn't really choose to have double incision. It was just kind of what my surgeon thought was going to be best for my body type. He said he could do like a periareolar, but he said that he didn't think I would be happy with the results. And I completely trust my surgeon. I don't really have a lot of fears about double incision or about surgery in general, just because my surgeon is very, very good at what he does, and I have full faith in him. So I'm really not worried about surgery itself. I'm more so worried about the preparation and then the post-op piece of things, just because I don't want any problems pre or post-op, but the actual surgery itself I'm not so concerned about. I had my pre-op appointment on January 6th with Dr. King, and I went over all my remaining questions, and he told me about how everything's gonna work with my surgery, and that was the last time I would see him before my actual surgery date. Like I said, my date is on the 24th. I don't know what time it's at. They said that they're gonna call me Monday the 23rd and go over what time I have to be there, just because surgeries can get prioritized and pushed off all the time, so they don't give an exact date until the day before, which is fine. My mom and I are going to be staying in a hotel the night of the 23rd, and then I stay in the hospital the night of the 24th, and then the 25th, 26th, and 27th, we will be also in Madison, just because we're supposed to stay in the area until my post-op appointment on the 27th. My post-op appointment is scheduled for the 27th, but Dr. King said it might be on the 25th if I'm doing well. He said I could probably get my drains out and dressings changed at that point. So depending on how I'm doing after the first day after surgery, then I might get that taken care of the day after surgery, which would be awesome. Really, the only thing at this point that I'm worried about is just like minor things. I contemplated not even mentioning my smaller concerns about surgery, but I decided I'm gonna be transparent with you and just say that I have a couple of minor concerns. One, I've never had surgery before, so I'm a little worried about like the anesthesia and all that kind of stuff. And then two, I'm worried about a catheter because I've never had to deal with that, and that sounds intimidating. And three, I'm worried about, like, honestly, constipation after surgery. Hopefully we will avoid that, but that is a thing that happens because of the pain medications that you take, and I really don't want to be, like, incredibly constipated and uncomfortable for post-op and being in a hotel, not even being home, and being comforted in that way. So I'm hoping that I won't have any problems, but we'll see what happens. And I am slightly concerned that there won't be any vegan options for me to eat when I'm at the hospital, which, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have an appetite to eat after surgery anyways, but I am staying in the hospital 24 hours after my surgery, so if at some point I'm like, hey, I want to eat something, hopefully I can eat something. I have a ton of shit in front of me right now, and I'm going to kind of go over everything that I bought in preparation for my surgery and the different medications that I was prescribed and different things that I was told to pick up and that good stuff. I'm just going to basically touch based on everything that I have prepared for surgery. I still have a couple of things I need to get yet, but for the most part I think I have everything. I'm not gonna have any kind of order as to how I tackle these things, but let's get to it, I guess. The first thing is, I guess, clothing. I have a ton of button-downs in my closet, but I use this surgery as an excuse to buy another one, so I bought this one, which is awesome. But I have tons of button-downs, and I'm sure I'm gonna be fine on that, but buttons are gonna be much easier to fasten than trying to pull a shirt over my head when I'm not supposed to be lifting my arms up. And I also bought a just plain zip-up black hoodie, which is like boring, whatever, but I needed one, so I bought one, and this is going to be really easy to put on and just wear around. And then I also have several pairs of sweatpants and loose shorts and that kind of thing, and also loose-fitting shoes that are easy to just slip on. So that's what I'm doing for clothing. Kind of related to clothing, I bought a retainer for my nose ring because I can't have any piercings in during surgery. This is just a tiny piece of plastic that sticks in your piercing and keeps the hole open while you have to have it out, whatever. It's clear. It's literally, you can't even see it because it's tiny and clear. The next things are house related things, which I won't be using for like a couple of days because like I said, I'm gonna be staying in a hotel for a couple of days after my surgery, but once I get home, then these things are gonna come in handy. And the first thing is a detachable shower head because I don't have one of these. It's gonna be a lot easier to have like a shower like wand or whatever you wanna call this, to like, you know, when I want to shower and I can't get my chest wet, this is gonna be good. I also got a step stool because I'm not gonna be able to like easily reach above my head, so I might need a little bit of extra added height, which is great. So I bought this step stool, and I also bought a 10-foot charging cable for my phone. 10 feet of charging cable is awesome, especially when I'm gonna be in the hotel and in the hospital, because chances are there's not gonna be an outlet that's gonna be super close to my bed, and my charging cord right now is like this long. Like I said, I'm gonna be staying in a hotel for a couple of days, and also even when I get back home, it's gonna be difficult for me to be lifting like heavy plates and bowls and that kind of thing. So I just thought ahead and just bought some like plastic bowls, and also some plastic cups and plastic spoons, and the mother of mother is everybody's #1 recommendation is bendy straws, which I got a box of. Moving on to other stuff, this stuff is kind of like really miscellaneous, so I don't really know how to categorize it, but I got some Vaseline, like 100% petroleum jelly stuff, because my surgeon said that this stuff is gonna be good for when my nips are healing, and yeah, need some Vaseline. And then I have 2 different kinds of wipes because I will not be able to shower for a little while. I already stink a lot because I am a teenage boy going through puberty. I got some basic alcohol-free baby wipes, and these are some Michael Todd facial wipes. These are specifically like for your face, and these are gentle and they're vegan and cruelty-free, which is awesome. This will be good when I can't wash my face and my oily, acne-prone skin needs some kind of savior. Moving on to medications, I've got quite a few of those. I have some Ricola extra strength cough drops because you have a throat tube in when you have surgery, and chances are I'm gonna wake up and have a very sore throat. So I bought some throat drops. These ones are vegan. And as far as other over-the-counter medications go, I got a this one is a knockoff Benadryl, but it's an allergy relief. It's gonna be for itching and that kind of thing because it gets really itchy under those bandages. I need to be prepared. I also got some Tylenol, which I don't really know if I'm gonna be using this post-op, but I got this for pre-op because this is the only pain medication that I'm allowed to take leading up to surgery. So I got some Tylenol for post-op, pre-op, whatever I need it for. And then I got the wonderful, I got a stool softener because, like I said, I don't want to be constipated after surgery. I'm hoping that that won't be the case, but hopefully this will help if I am constipated. And I have 3 prescription medications that I have. I might be getting more depending on what my surgeon says, like once I'm like ready to be discharged. But for now, I have oxycodone for pain. I have no idea how to say this, but this says it's taken for nausea and vomiting. And on the topic of nausea, I got prescribed this patch that goes behind your ear the night before surgery, and it lasts for 72 hours, and it controls nausea, which is awesome because the last thing I want to do is wake up from surgery and be overcome by terrible nausea, and I'm prone to being really nauseous as it is, so I got this patch. And the last of my stuff is food-related items because, like I said, I'm going to be in a hotel for a couple of days post-op. I don't know how much of an appetite I'm going to be having post-op, so I just bought a bunch of like easy snack food type things. Got a box of Cliff Bars. These are the chocolate chip ones. I love these. I also got 2 packages of strawberry applesauce, which I also love. And then I got 3 cans of soup, and this one is the Amy's Organic Alphabet Fat-Free Soup. I also got 2 cans of the Amy's No Chicken Noodle Soup because soup. I also meant to buy 2 of those big jugs of Naked Juice, but they were all out when I was at Walmart, so it's whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna have to get those though, but I'm gonna get like 2 of those jugs of like the big jugs of Naked Juice and just have those in the hotel room because I think that'll be good too, not only for nutrition but also just because it'll be something easy for me to have again, like if I don't have a big appetite. Oh, and I also got a bag of lightly salted popcorn. This stuff is awesome. I love it. I am going to be taking 4 to 6 weeks off of work, which is gonna suck, but it's gonna be nice to catch a little bit of a break. So especially in the first 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna be like doing a lot of nothing and probably just laying around in bed a lot. So if you want to recommend me a Netflix show or movie or something down below, please do that. I love comedies. I'm not so much a fan of dramas just because they give me a lot of anxiety, but any kind of comedy recommendations you want to give me, that would be perfect. Leave those down below. The best way to keep up to date with me is through Twitter, but I'm also going to be trying to update as much as I can on Instagram and Snapchat. It's just going to be me and my mom, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to update for YouTube, just because I don't know how comfortable she would be with like filming and that kind of thing. So please just follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm gonna have everything linked down below, so you can go just follow me other places to make sure that you stay up to date with my surgery. If I'm missing anything or you have any tips if you've had top surgery or just surgery in general, please leave those down below. I'm a little nervous, but I'm very, very excited. Thank you for everything. I'm gonna go now because I have a huge mess to clean up. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're eating enough carbs and drinking enough water and getting enough sleep and taking care of yourself. I care about you so much, and I want you to be the best you that you can be. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I will talk to you in my next video. Peace.